hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Made some really good trades as per usual. And let's dive into some analysis. So, tomorrow we actually have some pretty significant stock market news that may impact the crypto markets. CPI should be coming out at 8:30 tomorrow. Just going to double check the calendar here. So, tomorrow morning, 8:30. Is it? No, it's not tomorrow. Or, I'm sorry. No. Sorry, it's today, I guess, because it's already Tuesday. I'm making the video a little bit late. So, yeah. So tomorrow CPI or tomorrow morning, CPI is gonna be coming out. Expectations is that it actually goes up a little bit month over month, and goes up a little bit year over year. If it goes up a little bit too much, maybe the market has a little bit of a panic, and we get some sort of deeper pullback, where people really start to panic sell. In my opinion, that would be a huge buying opportunity and actually opening up the levels to maybe come back down for another wave four or more complex ABC or three-wave move. Again, this is really starting to morph into a lot of things here. So at the moment, we have a clear impulse higher. It could even set up, just because it's been taking so long for us to rally up, it could be setting up for another 1-2, right? You could actually build off another impulse. So if you're doing that, then you have another 1-2, and this could go as deep as 107, right, or 111. The low could also be in, right? You had a full cycle reset, you had a daily cycle breakout, right? Daily cycle broke out clearly here. Doesn't mean it can't pull back and retouch the trend line, right? You could see here when we broke out from the daily cycle, we meandered around for almost like a week, right? A week and a half, and then the move started, right? So you could easily break out, come down, chop sideways, and then come up for another high, 130, 132, right? But if you're a long-term investor, right, you need to look at the bigger picture, and the bigger picture is that we're most likely, if we continue the way we're going, we're probably going to break these highs at 150 and probably head close to 200, right? It can easily do that and continue in a big euphoric move, which would end the cycle, right? And then we'll come back down to 60K or something like that, right? And then grab this liquidity that we never grabbed down here. So that could easily happen, very easily. So the bigger picture is something like this, but it's higher for now. So you don't really need to worry in terms of like the shorter time frames. If you're leverage trading like us inside the Discord, then you want to look for these opportunities, right? We've had some amazing trades. We're outperforming Bitcoin this year. We're up 90% on our portfolio, and there's a reason for that, because we wait for our buy levels to hit. Just like we waited for 98,000, right? We were waiting. We took the short at 106. We closed it at like 101 or something, and we waited for this massive panic sell-off that came, right? And if it didn't come, that's okay, because we were still holding a few longs, I think, around 100K. So regardless, if our level doesn't hit and we continue to go higher, it's fine, because we're already long and we're holding long, and we're just looking to add to our longs if this dip comes. And if the dip comes, it's a huge opportunity, right? And just hope to God it comes, because I think we need to shake some people out. I think we need to stop out some people. We're trading near all-time highs. A sharp move lower is very easy to start to shake people up, because the winners are not as the winners are hard to hold on to. The losers are always easy to hold, right? So people are always willing to hold losers, but when they're up and they see the gains start to disappear, people start to panic, right? Very easily too. So that's what I'm thinking here. I'm thinking we get some sort of a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or a 1, 2, 1, 2 setup into a big impulse up into the 140s, 150s. After that, bigger rejection in the B. Maybe from here we drop like 20, 30K, and then after we get that final blow off top move, we rise maybe like 70, 80K from here, right? Depending on how deep we pull back and stuff like that. But again, this is all speculation. This can all morph into a different pattern, right? Could completely change. So for the time being, the trend is towards the upside, and you want to stick with it. Take a look at market cipher. Weekly time frame, we have an 8 and a -1 on the dual band strength index. Green money flow continues to dominate. Monthly time frame still very bullish, actually shifting a little bit more bullish than bearish. We're actually kind of neutral last time we checked on it. Daily time frame, again, acting well with green money flows. Just want to see more conviction, more follow through. We had a nice push today, but we didn't take out that high, right? So, and we also ended with no divergence, which kind of tells us we need at least, at the very least, one swing up to invalidate this setup that we have here. We need some bearish divergence. We need a fifth wave with bearish divergence to confirm the low is in, and another 1-2 to build off of, right? And again, I just draw these lines here, but again, we never know where the target is until we have a 3-wave move confirmation. 4-hour time frame, actually flush with green money flow at the moment. Very bullish indeed. Pretty sure the 1 hour is going to be dominated with green money flow as well. Yeah, it's a lot of green money flow. Just don't really like this kind of momentum wave here. Curling back in. RSI is opening up. I don't really like to see this on the smaller time frames. You can see 30-minute, you got some red money flow. I would not want to see, if you're bullish and you want to stay bullish, and you don't, and you just got long, you don't want to see this kind of these kinds of indicators flashing like sell signals on the smaller time frames. You want them to hold up. But the bigger picture, the bigger time frames are definitely supporting a move higher. But it could definitely take a whipsaw move with news coming tomorrow. Weekly time frame, monthly time frame, nothing new in terms of like the signals here. The daily time frame on wave edge, you got a green cross, and you look at that, played out pretty nicely. 4-hour time frame, you have a few sell signals at the moment. The 1 hour, you have a green cross and some sells. Nothing too crazy, to be honest. Just really looking for a big buys to come in, like they came in at the lows here. I think when the price was dropping, I was telling the members that they're buying like a crazy amount at the lows, and they could even front run the price, right? And the price actually did end up dropping on the 1 hour time frame. That's what it. Oh yeah, right here on the 1 hour time frame, prices end up dropping to like 863, 111.63. We missed our target by a little bit, and since we made this new high here, we had to readjust our target. So in case the price does take a big dump and we start to come back down lower, then the next buy area is between 110 or 111,000 to basically 106,000. Right? That's your dip buy area. So let's see what the market does for us tomorrow. We don't try to guess the future. We just put our levels, calculate the targets based on what the price action is currently doing, and if our levels hit, then we pull the trigger. Just like we pulled the trigger on the short here, the long here, the long here, the short here, the long, the short, the long, the long, the long, the short. Right? You guys get the picture, right? We've been trading Bitcoin pretty consistently. Right, all these green boxes are successful trades. The red ones are unsuccessful. Right, we actually had a hard stop out here. This was a short that we took. We got stopped out of a big explosion higher, ended up coming back down lower. So I guess the timing was a little bit off. Well, that's the thing, right? You get some stop outs, you get some profits, and everything's posted on the website. Have a good night, guys. Peace.